Hello everyone and welcome. In this tutorial I will show you how the water and sewage system works. Now I know I already made this video, but the old video has terrible sound quality, so I decided to remake it. So let's begin. Let's start with getting some water. We have two choices. First is surface water outflow, which can provide large amounts of water from lakes and rivers, but is highly polluted and it requires a large amount of water treatment. Now our second choice is water wells. These wells extract water from the ground. The disadvantage is that you can only get smaller amounts of water, but it's much more cleaner and cheaper to treat. So let's build them. It can be found under plumbing. Here is a small water well. For this tutorial I will be using water wells. So let's place a small one. This water well requires power, but I already imported some. Let's place it down. Here, as you can see, we have a water quality. It depends where you place it. The surface water outflow can also be found here. Here's a river. As you can see, it's only at 77% water quality. So now that we have our water supply, source of water, we need to treat it, because in the game, if the water quality is less than 97%, people will get ill and need to go to hospital, which is obviously not good. So for this I will be using the small water treatment. We have two options, the bigger one, the smaller one, but the smaller one will be enough. I want to point out that this requires workers and also chemicals, and chemicals are not cheap, but you can import them automatically. I will show you how in a minute. Once you click on the building, here you can click on either of these currencies, dollars or rubles. You can auto purchase it, or you can produce it yourself, but you need to first research it, if I'm right. Okay. So first we need to connect these buildings. We need to use pipes and pumps, because without pumps the water cannot flow. I will be using small water pipes, but they are basically, you can use any, like you can use bigger ones, medium ones or smaller ones. You can use the F3 key, as you can see it's here, to go underground to see the pipes. This makes it easier to build it. And we also need a pump, so I will be using this small pumping station, but there is a bigger one and a smaller one, so you can use either. I will be using the small one. Let's place it here. Connect these together. Okay, I placed it wrong. Okay, doesn't matter, so it's connected. And as you can see, we have water imported and slowly processed. So now that we have our water treated, we can distribute it to our people, the citizens. It's very similar to power. It uses a substation. You can find it here. Place it down so all buildings are connected. Let's place it down, let's say here, pretty good. And we also need a pump for this as well. Small pipe, connect these together, and basically that's it. Our people should have water. As you can see, this fountain is working. And basically that's it for water. In the next part of the video I will show you how the sewage system works. So, for our sewage systems, we basically need a sewage tank and a sewage discharge, which will basically dump the sewage water into the river or a lake. So I will be placing down sewage tank. It's also in plumbing. Let's place it down here, so it's connected to most buildings. Okay, and now we need a discharge. So let's find the river, which is here. There is no river closer to the town, so I think this is the closest point, so let's place it down somewhere here. Now, placing down this is sometimes quite a challenge, because on lakes it's quite hard to place it down. Sometimes it's even impossible. Here it's possible, but if you cannot place it down for some reason, or on a lake and you cannot place it down, you use these terrain tools, and you can use the lower terrain. You just need to lower the terrain, and you should be able to place it down without issues. So let's connect the city, the town, this sewage discharge. There is multiple ways to do this. You can use the sewage pipes and pumps, or you can use the sewage unloading and loading stations, which I'll be using because it's very far, and sewage pipes this far it's not worth it. You should use this instead. It's well, I think it's actually cheaper using pipes, but it's definitely much easier. So I'll be using this. Let's place down one here, another one in the town here. I hope it's not on a mountain. It's not on a mountain, so it's good to be. Should be good. Okay. Well, it's on a mountain, but I hope I can connect this together, because it requires proper soap, as you can see. You need to make it go deeper every time you place down a pipe. Like, you need to make it go as deep as possible, because this is the way it flows. So I might not be able to connect this together, which is quite the issue. I make it, let's say, go down to 40 meters, and I'm going to be using this pump, which is well, it's a bit higher, so need to make it go even deeper. Nice. And then, okay, I cannot connect it because this is on a mountain, so there is no way to connect this together. Like, even with pumps you cannot connect this because this is higher than the sewage pump. So I'm going to be here. Place it down somewhere else. It's deeper than the sewage tank. So graphics, let's see. This maybe here could be good. I hope it's good. Let's place it down here. Let's hope it is deeper than the pipe. Here. Maybe. So I might have to use the pump once again. No, that's not going to connect. So okay. Okay, now it's good. Okay, very good. Well, let's connect this together with the road. Asphalt roads are not cheap, so you should use a different road. Use the discharge, sorry. Okay, it's here. So you should be using some kind of different roads, like road roads. Okay, so I cannot speak. So you should definitely use stone roads, gravel roads instead of this. Maybe just dirt roads. Go find the city. Okay, nice, connected. Okay, I need a depot. That's where the trucks are. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay, by truck, it's here, the sewage truck. Oh, that's why this. Just wait until loaded, and new stuff, wait until unloaded. And while we are here, let's connect these together. We might not need the pump here. It is very close. Yeah, it's going to be good. The pumps, it's deeper also, so going to be good. But we also need power, as you can see. It requires power supply. This I think also requires power supply, but it doesn't give an error, so it might not. Let's place this power plant, solar power plant in there. Okay. Make sure active them. Then we can go back to our trucks, which I have not launched yet, so let's launch it with the line basic on this truck and launch this last too. As you can see, it's already full, and the tank should be full as well. It. Yes, but it will be soon empty. You can see there are these things coming out of the earth. If you put the pipes under the roads, they won't show up. I guess it'll be small potholes, or I don't know how to call them. The road is not ready yet, so it's going to be an issue. But you can also use these sewage treatments, which basically treat the sewage so it won't be that polluted when you release it into the river, which can be useful if you use this for something else, for drinking water maybe. And you can also get some water back, but going to be polluted water, which is, well, not too useful because you can only treat it up to 85%. So okay, it's already on the way. You can also export this in the customs house, but if you click on it, as you can see, it's minus 9 rubles, which means that you will need to pay rubles to export it, which definitely doesn't worth it, so you should just discharge it in the water, into the river or the much cheaper. And as you can see, we discharge our sewage, and basically that's it for water and sewage systems. If you have any questions or suggestions, write them in the comment. Thank you for watching. Bye.